What is up guys, my name is Sebastian and welcome to my first ever Q&A video. First of all, I want to thank you all for submitting your questions. I had a great time going through them all. So without further ado, first question. Are you in a band? Yeah, so I play with an artist called Wolff. I joined her band in 2013 and I've been playing with her ever since. She's made 3 albums. I didn't play on the first one because it was done before I joined the band, but I do play on the second and the third album. And the third album is actually coming out in June, so stay tuned for that. And we've also been lucky enough to tour the world in Japan and Europe and even India. We actually made a music video from that India tour, so make sure to check that out. I'll put it up in the cards. So yeah, it's been a great experience playing with her all these years, so make sure to check her out. I'll put a link to her channel down below. Joshua Mullins asks, how long have you been playing guitar? I hate to say, but I've been playing for 20 years. Yep, it's been 20 years. Do you plan on doing guitar tutorials in the future? Yeah, so this is something I've been thinking a lot about, actually. If it's something that you want to see or if it's appropriate for the channel. And I guess it is, because it's all about music in the end. But I'm just afraid that some of you are here just for the covers and not that interested in the tutorials. But then again, I've gotten quite a few requests from you guys about doing them, so let me know in the comments down below if you want some tutorials. They wouldn't be like breakdowns of the covers that I do. They would be more like some basic tips and tricks on the guitar, maybe some mixy stuff as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. If you could only have one guitar effects pedal, what would you recommend? For me, it would be delay. It's actually the only effects I use anyway, so it's simple and yet very versatile, and it makes me sound 10 times better than I actually am, so delay for me. What was your favorite cover song you've done? All of them are fun in their own way, but I guess my favorites are the one where I take a pop song and make it into a rock song. That way I can be most creative. But if I would have to choose a song, maybe Chandelier. It was fun to make. That's also a killer song, so that's a big part of it as well. Niels Schreiber asks, what's your favorite guitar? Well, I have it right here. It's my Gibson Les Paul, which you've seen in almost all my videos. I got it like 14 years ago as a birthday present, and it's been my main guitar ever since. And it's been on all the records and tours that I've done, so it has become quite special to me. It doesn't work for everything. Sometimes you need a Strat or a Tele type of guitar for some songs, but otherwise it's a great guitar. Safra Sama asks, if you could play or listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? This was a tough one because obviously there are so many great songs out there, but I would have to say November Rain by Guns N' Roses. Floris Van Lingen asks, what DAW do you use and what effects in post? I've been using Pro Tools for years now, mostly because that's a DAW I know. I know all the shortcuts and everything, so it makes my workflow easier and faster. As of the effects in post, I assume you mean my lead tone. That's basically just delay and a little bit of reverb. Matthew with the Vlogs asks, how do you get that killer tone? By the way, I love your work, keep shredding. Thank you so much. I use a plugin called Archetype Nolly by Neural DSP. They actually make them here in Helsinki, in my hometown, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, I get all my tones from that single plugin. Everything from cleans to crunch, all the way to my lead tones. I've been trying a bunch of plugins over the years, and this is by far my favorite one. But at the end of the day, no matter what plugins I use, they all sound like me. So the tone is really in your hands, really. None of us wants to believe that, because we all love gear and tools, but that's the truth. Bogdan Hadis Kondiu asks, I'm really sorry guys for my pronunciation. Practice routine for intermediate players. I don't really have a specific routine to share, but I guess the key is to challenge yourself if you want to progress. Think about your weaknesses and what you want to get better at, whatever that may be, scales, chords, or speed. Gladys de la Cruz asks, when you record a video cover, do you also have multiple takes like most of us do? Of course, it usually takes a few takes before I'm happy with the results. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to music. Gladys de la Cruz also asks, did you study music or anything like that? Yeah, so I took guitar lessons when I was younger, from the age 11 to 19, and later I went to audio school full-time for 3 years. And other than that, I've been spending a tremendous amount of time online, watching tutorials and even taking online courses, so it's been a lot of studying, yeah. Sean Sensei asks, if you were given a chance to have a billboard that every guitarist could see when they pass by, what sentence or word would you write on that billboard? This was a funny one. I guess if my face would be on a billboard, I guess I would promote my music. But if I would have a sentence, it would probably something cliche like do what you love or something like that. I don't know. Raul TSSB asks, please explain how to properly record guitar and other important steps to make videos like you do. The recording process, mixing, etc. Please give us insights on how to make backing tracks like you do. I've been a fan of your covers for over a year, dude. We love your content. Thank you so much. I've actually been thinking about doing an in-depth video on my process making these videos, but this could easily be like 10 videos of content, so this is not the time to do it. But basically it starts with choosing the song, obviously. It could be a trending song or a song that you requested or a song that I want to do anyway. Once I have a song in mind, I kind of have a vision in my head of how I want it to sound. So then I start with the drums and start building from there. First the drums, then bass, then guitars, synths, whatever the song needs. Then I finish off with the melody. And once the song is recorded, then I start mixing it. And once I'm done with the mix, then I just make the video, like a playback video. And the backing tracks, they are basically the same track with the guitar melody muted. That's basically my process, but like I said, it's gonna be a different video for that. And that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much again for your questions. I hope I got them answered. And feel free to ask me anything, anytime on YouTube or Instagram. So maybe this can become a thing, who knows. But yeah, till next time. Hey, dope.